of grief. I cannot promise that I come to you in peace, but I can promise that I come to you with all my pieces. Broken and resolved, lost and found, aching and actualized. I have 12 minutes to find peace, and that makes me very uncomfortable. Dear peace, of course I want you. I want you like a storm wants a deserted field, but you're like a big fat billboard on the side of the road, like the Hollywood sign on top of that hill, advertising an idea without an address. Champion of hope and skipping stones and fast forward. Get there from here, just do it, boom. Roots and branches without the trunk, two shores without a boat, a chorus, a verse but no bridge, a bridge without a note without destination. Dear peace, you are such a nice idea, but what are you exactly? I have 8 minutes to find peace, and that makes me very uncomfortable. I would rather not talk about peace. I would rather talk about agitation, the rippling chords of chaos that expand when the match strikes and the flame ignites and the light exposes the dark disposition of misunderstanding our relationship to love. I would rather talk about the fire of love that exists to unite us by destroying our misconceptions of self and other, the fire of love that exists to agitate, release, and regenerate the disharmonious voices inside, war and pride, sandwiched between the desperate need for everything to be okay. Burn down the weeds, open the seeds, and then we can speak in flowers. I have 3 minutes to find peace, and that makes me very uncomfortable. I take no responsibility for your relationship with peace. I cannot tell you how to be at peace. I cannot persuade you to go and make peace. I cannot ask you to give me peace. I take no responsibility for your relationship with peace. I take full responsibility for my relationship with peace. I take full responsibility for saying yes to standing here, in this town here, in this spot here, on this earth here, near that tree and this sky. I take full responsibility for feeling very uncomfortable and or shamelessly comfortable. I take full responsibility for the soft yeses that move my body and the boulders that say no. The raging links of lost childhood, my heart misunderstood, fear left uncradled, joy tossed aside. I take full responsibility for joy that does not hide, laughter that makes a mess, the undulating madness of this mixed up being and opening to the awkward trial of new beginnings, born of worlds colliding, inside the mirror, outside the mirror. If there is a war inside, there is a war outside. If it agitates you, it lives in you. If it haunts you, it is telling you it will not be denied. If there is a war outside, there is a war inside. If it agitates you, it lives in you. If it haunts you, it is telling you it will not be denied. If there is a war outside, walk inside, deeper into the daring heart, the naked heart of reconciliation. Between sweat and grease, through the fire of release, lives the grace of the deity of the resonance of peace and regeneration.